It sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie, right? But let's actually break it down. What would it take? And how would it feel? First off, let's talk about gravity. The moon's gravity is only about 1/6 of Earth's. This means you'd feel incredibly light. Every step would be a giant, floaty leap. You could probably bound over craters like a superhero. This reduced gravity would make running feel almost effortless in one sense. You'd be soaring with each stride, covering huge distances with minimal push-off. Imagine that feeling of weightlessness, just gliding across the lunar surface. It would be an absolutely breathtaking experience. But it's not all fun and games. The lack of atmosphere on the moon presents some major challenges. First, there's no air to breathe. You'd need a specialized spacesuit with its own oxygen supply. These suits are bulky, heavy, and restrictive. Moving your arms and legs would take a lot more effort than you think. So, while your body would feel light, your suit would be fighting you every step of the way. It's a strange paradox. You're light as a feather, but moving feels like you're wading through thick mud. Then there's the temperature. The moon's surface temperature can swing wildly, from scorching hot in the sunlight to freezing cold in the shadows. Your spacesuit would need an advanced cooling and heating system to keep your body at a stable temperature. Running generates a lot of body heat, and getting rid of that heat in a vacuum is a huge engineering problem. If your suit's cooling system failed, you could overheat dangerously fast. So, managing your body temperature would be just as critical as managing your pace. Let's not forget the terrain. The moon isn't a smooth, paved road. It's covered in a fine, abrasive dust called regolith, along with rocks and craters of all sizes. This dust could get everywhere, potentially clogging up the joints of your spacesuit. You'd also have to constantly watch your step to avoid tripping over a rock or falling into a small crater. A fall on the moon could be disastrous, potentially damaging your suit and putting your life at risk. Your running shoes would need incredible grip and durability to handle this unique powdery surface. So, how long would it take to run a marathon? A full 26.2 miles, or about 42 kilometers. On Earth, elite runners finish in just over 2 hours. On the moon, it's a completely different story. Even with the low gravity helping you bound along, the bulky suit and difficult terrain would slow you down immensely. Plus, you'd have to manage your oxygen supply. You couldn't just run until you were tired, you'd have to run until your tank was running low. Experts estimate that even for a super fit astronaut, a lunar marathon could take days, not hours, requiring planned stops to rest and possibly even resupply oxygen. So, while the idea of gracefully bounding across the moon for miles and miles sounds incredible, the reality is a massive logistical and physical challenge. You'd be fighting against your own suit, the extreme temperatures, and the treacherous landscape, all while racing against the clock on your oxygen tank. It would be less of a race and more of an endurance expedition. But even with all these difficulties, imagine the finish line. Crossing it, looking up at the Earth hanging like a blue marble in the black sky. It would be the most epic marathon finish in human history. Maybe one day we'll see lunar marathons become a real thing. What do you think? Could you handle a marathon on the moon? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching from me, Remy. Have a great day, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Take care and stay curious.